Hey folks, going to share a video with you I made in 2 evenings. The first time I went, it was very windy. I fought the wind the whole time. I caught some fish. The water was cold. That was the beginning of a cold front that was started. This is the end of the cold front. It's been a week. We've been down in the 20s. Here in the south, that's cold. We've been down to about 22. This morning it was 29. We average about 30 to 35 at night, guys. This time of year. Next week we'll be in the 60s, the weatherman says. During the days here we usually average around 45 to 55. So we had some days it was only 35, 37, 38 I think it was, and only like around a couple 40s. Today it was about 45. So we're still a little bit colder than it should be. Okay, for the south here. But look, here's what I had to do to try to catch some crappie. Didn't catch any big fish, but I'm going to share with you how I caught them during a cold front.
Found one, small one, but we found one. Guys, the water's 45 degrees in a place I haven't fished for a couple months. He's a baby. Alright, he had a hair jig. I'm using hair jigs right now, just trying to find something that I can get him to hit, guys. I done tried about 4 different baits, so I stopped and tied hair jigs on 3 of my rods. 3 different colors. I got a natural one. This is chartreuse and black, and I got a chartreuse body one, Chanel body one. Alright guys, I found another one. He's small too. We can find some big ones to be okay, won't we? Alright guys, I picked up the other jig that I had on. Oh, hit the spot lock. I picked up the other jig I had on this other rod, and this is a natural looking one. This one's white. I'll pick him up. It's a nice crappie. He's not a monster, but he's a nice one. I'm having trouble finding big crappie, guys. He's a nice one. Now, he's not a keeper, but he's a decent little crappie. This one's white. I got some green in it, you can see there. I got gray on top, okay? It's more of a natural. You see, this is just chartreuse flash I got in it. And that's the first cast with that one now too. Now, does that make a difference? I'll tell you, this spot lock does not like to work under a bridge, guys. It don't get the, it's not getting a signal. I'm gonna wipe my hands off. Water's cold. Water's 45. It's not getting a signal it should get. And does it make a difference? Yeah, it makes a little bit of difference because it's moving further around. Instead of moving 5 foot, it'll move 8, 10 foot. Sometimes like it's searching for a signal, you know. So I gotta watch the spot lock under this bridge. But what I'm doing is pitching right to this bridge. Now I'm gonna give y'all a live scope shot right here in a second. Let me get to where I can do that. All right. Let me get a good shot here. My bait's not even close to the fish. That's my bait right there. See how I make it move? Here's the fish. Here's a couple there. These are the cement columns. The fish are, there's an opening in them columns, that's why it's black. And the fish are in between there. Okay? I'm getting a different angle now, I'm not getting a good reading. See, I gotta be like this with the bridge to really show it to y'all good. But anyway, in the wind, y'all can see the wind. Anytime you get out of the bridge, you ever notice that the wind is worse at a bridge? If it's a little bit of wind at a bridge, it's twice that much. It's like it hits the bridge, sucks underneath of it. The wind is supposed to be 5 to 10 today, so I know I'm going to have to deal with some wind. Like I say, after the weather we had, after the weather we had the last few days, I knew it. Let me see if I can get another shot of this bridge here. I'm not getting a very good shot. Alright. Now you can see them here. Some clean down here to the bottom. But that green mass right there, that's fish. There's some scattered. See where they're scattered around there. A couple right there on the bottom. That's my bait right there, I think, because I just dropped it. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to do. Alright guys, y'all have heard me say this before, that this camera has a mind of its own. I had it on screen lock. On screen lock, it's not supposed to change, and it changed to the photograph mode somehow. I don't know, guys. Maybe I hit the wrong button when I go to cut it on fast. On a hair jig, that's a decent crappie. He's about a 10-incher. I was telling y'all some stuff and the camera wasn't even on. Oh, isn't that fun? I'm gonna tell you. I've been fishing about an hour and a half, and I've caught nothing but little ones. That's the first decent crappie I've caught. I've tried quite a few different things. As I said, it's been cold. Water temperature right here is 44. And that's 45 now. It was 44 a while ago. It just went up to 45. I'm fishing bridge powlings. This is a different bridge than from where I started, okay? And I done fished a lot of these powlings, guys, just looking for fish. I'm seeing a lot of fish. I see a lot of bass running around here. Small bass. And there's a few crappie. But let's see if we can find a few bigger crappie. I'm in 34 foot of water, so you can see there. And let me get over here closer, and I'll show you where these crappie are set up. Guys, I found another one. And what I've been doing, guys, to give you all an idea, I've been switching jigs. I untied a yellow one on. Like I say, I'm having trouble getting them to bite me. So what I've been doing is I just keep changing colors. And this is the first cast with this color. No, it's the second cast, I'm sorry. The second cast with this color. I cast it on one side, and then I switched to the other side and cast it. Because if you switch to one side and they pay no attention to it. That's a nice crappie. Boy, he inhaled it too. Alright, let me get this hook out of him. Alright guys, I got another one on the same little jig. He's a decent one too. Now this bridge powling has a bit better fish on it than the last one. That's why you got to move around. If you're just catching small crappie, don't be afraid to move. Okay? He's a decent one. He's not a monster, but he's a decent one. All right. I feel like a baby. It is. I will tell you guys, this is the first bite I've had today. I've been here an hour. And I've tried everything. They will not hit a hair jig today for some reason. They do not want a hair jig. I've tried a plastic body, but the water temperature is still 45 and a half. Alright guys, I finally caught another one. Let y'all see the tail end of it. I didn't cut my camera on till I figured he was going to be small. Let me get him where y'all can see him. But here's the point. Gosh, I'm telling you what, some of these hooks get them good, don't they? I got it. Sometimes you just got to get a pair of pliers when you get a hold of the hook. He's just a little fella too. But bigger crappie right now on our lake's hard to find. Now I'm going to show y'all. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Some of y'all folks will tell me you really appreciate me doing this. And I don't mind doing it. That's what this channel is all about, trying to help everybody. These are crappie. See that right there? That's crappie. Here's one down here. But that's a mess of crappie. And this is the bridge pilings. This is the semen at a brace in it. So it's two posts going down, and the fish are in between it on the outside of it. So you see we're in 38 foot of water. You see a couple scattered fish, and once in a while I see some big fish going through that they're either a big bass or a striper. Here's one of them. Watch right here when I move the Livescope. See that right there? That's a good sized fish. He's out there a good ways. He ain't quite here. Here comes a couple more right here. See those couple coming? Y'all want to watch them for a minute? See what they do. I need to move the boat toward them. They're out there a good ways, guys. They're on the edge of the scope's what it is. I can't fine tune them. But those are big fish. If you watch close, you can see the bodies moving. All right, let me run my trolling motor here. See if I can take us around here close to them. I'm running my trolling with my hand. Sometimes I set my camera up on the depth finder, and that's what I need to do now. Now you can tell now, can't you? Now, is that a school of shad behind them? Right here. What is that? I think it is a school of shad. I think they're traveling with the school of shad, aren't they? It's got more down the bottom. And this is the post right here. I can tell you guys, a Livescope, you learn a lot. First of all, you learn there's a lot of fish around. Sometimes. Now, you can see this school of shad better there now. I'm moving the scope over here, guys. That's what, and these are, like I say, these are crappie. The bright green's the post. The shad are going away from me. Here's the post, see? The shad are going away from me, guys. Alright, guys, I got another one. Now, he feels a little bigger. He is just a touch bigger. I'm going to swing him up here. I believe it's a white crappie. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, this is the second part of, I said, of a video. Gulp Minnows might save today. He's about 8 inches, 7 3/4. Alright guys, you see my bait? That's my bait that's moving down the hillside of the column. You see the crappie right there? Now it's falling through the crappie. I'm going to stop it. Oops. I lost my bait. I'm going to stop it and just let it sit there. Let it sit right in that mess of crappie right there. Alright. Alright guys. I let this sit there. I sat there for about 2 minutes. I got a bite. That's why I believe the gulp helps you right there. That's why I think the gulp helps you. It sits there. It's got that odor. It's realistic looking. Guys, those fish I'm catching right there are 25 foot deep. Finally. Well, he ain't no size to him either. That's real. Yeah, he's decent. I thought he was really a little one, guys. I thought he was really little when I picked him out of the water. He's not a monster, but he's a nice fish. He's probably right at a keeper if you wanted to keep him. He's about 9 and, I think he's 9 7/8. 9 7/8. What do you think of that? All right. Hit my handle here. I think I got it. All right. Now guys, I'm using something different here too on y'all today. I'm using Gulp Minnows because I couldn't get them hitting nothing else. And I did have a guy stop and talk to me. I didn't have the camera on, guys. He was crappie fishing. He said he's only caught 2 or 3. He said, man, they're hard today. And I said, you're a local? Yeah. I'm not a local, guys. I'm fishing somewhere away from my home. I don't fish very often. I fished this bridge one time in another video. So this is my second time filming here. So today would be my 3rd time here because I filmed one other day, guys, up here. It's called for rain at 80 and I left kind of early and I caught a few. But anyway, here's what I'm using. This is an 1/8 ounce head. Look how little that hook is. This is made by Gamagazzo. It's just a really short hook, and that's what it's made for. It's made for crappie fishing, jigging and stuff, okay? Hey, my anti-reverse on my reel ain't working, guys. I thought the thing was acting up earlier. I thought my drag was slipping. Y'all probably seen me before with it on one of the fish. Come here, fish. And what's wrong with you, fish? Get over here, fish. on the pyramid. He's a small one too, guys. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I can't catch a big one today. Well, guys, this one acts like he's bigger. Wow. Oh. He's a little decent. He's little decent. He's a little bigger. He's a little bigger. I tell you, I like this lead head. I bought these over at Bobcats over here, the local tackle shop, and I couldn't decide whether to buy 1/16 or 1/8, and I thought, for vertical jigging, you need heavier hooks, right? He's about 8.5, guys.
Okay, folks, let me share with you. The first day I was up here, I was fishing hair jigs, like the chartreuse and black. I caught fish on. I caught fish on one that was some silver on like this, silver body. See how shiny it is? I think that's why I caught the biggest one on, something like that. I don't know if it was that jig or not, guys, because I don't know what I've done with it. I might have even lost it. And let me share something else with you. This is white and moss. That's usually my best color. I catch more on that than do any of them. But for some reason, they wouldn't even touch that one. They didn't want that one when I was up there the other day. And this is white bucktail with a little bit of yellow on top. I do have a touch of green in it, but that doesn't matter. Sometimes I use gray, sometimes I use black. And that's great too. The little bit of yellow with the gray is good. Or black, either one. Okay? If you think about it, looks like a minnow, doesn't it? If you think about that. And I think the little yellow just gives it a little bit of flash, a little bit of color from the front down. Okay, here's one that's white and gray. Okay? I will show you this one too. Now it's got crab fur in it too. See a little gray on top? Colors like that work great on this lake. If you're tying jigs in clear water, colors like that will work great on this lake. But I carry quite a few colors with it, as you can see, and different weights. Most of them are 1/32 and 1/16. Okay, that's what I carry with me. Plus, I've got some more. I got a thing of hot dog jigs too. I carry with me. And I threw a hot dog jig some too the other day, and I couldn't catch them on that. They wanted that chartreuse or they wanted that flashy silver. Today I had some free time. I got done with the job this morning. It was about after 12 before I left here. It was about a 45-minute trip up to where I'm at. I ran up there. The wind wasn't as bad as what I reason I want to go up there. Again, it's been cold for us in the south, guys. We've been down about 22. It was 29 this morning. So we've been cold, and our days haven't been getting as warm. We average around 50 during the days. We've been averaging around, it was 38 some days, and today it was 44. So we haven't been getting as warm. The water temperature went down. It's 45. We average around 47 to 48 this time of year. We usually, that's what we are. But what they've done, the crappie wasn't any deeper. They hadn't changed from the last time I was up. They were around 12 to 25 feet. It's around 38 feet there where I was behind this bridge pile when I was fishing them. I seen crappie at all levels. I showed you all those shots. I'm going to show on the Livescope, where they're up under the pillars, or they're down on a hunk of cement or some rocks down in the original river channel. But guys, they would actually run from my jig. I would head the hair jigs, I'd drop them down there. Sometimes there'd be a school of crappie, and I'd drop the hair jig, and the hair jig would disappear in school. I'm going like, any time now. And I'm watching the Livescope, and I'm watching my line, I look back down, and my jigs are by itself. The school just moved. And if I caught one out of school, they would move. They'd move to the other side of the bridge. I'd have to take my boat and go around to the other side because they're going through the bridge underneath of it. That's why it's black. Your columns come down in the cement braces across it. One that's just under the water. And you'll see in the first video it's level with the water. Today it's under the water. The lake came up too. So we had some rain, and we've had this cold front. So they would go through the bridge. So I'd come to this side, go to the other side of the bridge, and they would move. If I caught one out of a torment, they would move. They got very hard to catch. I tried a couple different plastics. Pulled out the Gulp Minnows. Put a Gulp Minnow on. Bam. Started catching them. I caught quite a few guys in the Gulp Minnows, so I just stayed with them. I put Gulp Minnows on two different rods. One I could cast and my jig rod, where I could reach out and just drop it down the side of the bridge. Just a 10-foot rod, that way I could reach out and just drop it. And just let it drop right down the side of the bridge. And I had an 1/8 ounce weight on it. And I showed you in the video, guys. It's made by Gamatsu. It's 1/8 ounce weight, but it has a little short shank hook. Okay, I'll have to look it up sometime, guys, and share that with you. What the name of it all is. But I'm sure you could buy them about anywhere. I bought it at the bait shop in Clarksville called Bobcats. And I put that Gulp Minnow on, that way I could drop down faster with that jig rod. And I'd drop it down there, and they started hitting that. Then I switched and went over to the other bridges. 2 bridges there within about 1.5 miles. And I caught them off that bridge too, guys, on the Gulp Minnows. As soon as I pulled up, I caught like 5 off of that, and started getting dark on me. Getting cooler and getting dark, so I loaded. But the Gulp Minnow saved today. It's saved today. Now, every video, guys, I try to give you a tip or something that I learned that I'm sharing with you. Hair jigs are great in cold water. If the hair jigs ain't working, don't go crappie fishing with that Gulp Minnows. I tried other plastics, nothing. The Gulp Minnow. Something about that, smell that Gulp Minnow. Y'all know what I'm saying, they stink. And the shape of them and the color, I was using Smelt. The color I was using was called Smelt. It looks like a minnow. It's white with a gray back. And those are 2.5 or 3 inch long. That's what you want. If you're serious crappie fisherman, guys, buy your pike, put them in your tackle box. When you're out there fishing and nothing's happening, put one on. Nobody sponsors me. They don't give me a penny from nobody. I'm just sharing with you what I've learned. The Gulp Minnows are hard to beat. When the fishing's tough, they're hard to beat. I heard people complain about them, said they get tore off easy, they're soft. I even had a guy comment to me, said lay them on the boat for a little while to get harder. I haven't tried it yet, that sounds fine. I just put them on there and go. If I lose one, I don't cry about it, I put another one on there, because if I'm catching fish and getting bit, I'm not going to cry by buying a bag of baits. Hey guys, my name is Dennis, this is Fishing Lake Country. The tip today is take some different baits with you. Don't fish with the same bait. If you're not getting bit, change. Change baits if you're not getting bit. If you know there's crappie there and you're not getting bit, change. Change colors. Change the style. Go from a hair jig to a plastic body. Go to the Gulp Minnow. I'm telling you, they work. Hey, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Sharing some tips with you, because I didn't share no big fish with you on this one. If you want to see some big fish, check out my video I put up, guys. All the big crappie I caught. It's called Slab Crappie of 2019. And I didn't put them all on there. I put like 10 on there. Okay? Hey guys, see you next time. My name is Dennis. Fishing Lake Country. See ya.